Whoa, ho, ho! What's up, everybody? It's me, Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, broadcasting live from the Jumington Dynamics Auxiliary Hazardous Materials Storage Facility somewhere in the world. How's it going, everybody? It's a beautiful Wednesday night. It's the temperature's up around here. Where are we at now? In the 30s? In the 30s. It was single digits. It was like 10 one day. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad out. Now most of the snow has melted, and it's still cold, but it's like, you know how it is when it's like 0 degrees outside, and then the next day it's like 30, and you're like, this is tropical. What's up, Buttercast? What's up, Joshua? Welcome in. How's it been doing this evening? Take a sip of my lukewarm chocolate. I'm still a little gun shy about that. My lip has finally stopped being in pain from when I burned it with way too hot chocolate. I used an electric kettle to heat up the water, and the thermos kept it like dangerously hot for way too long. So now I'm trying to figure out how I can get the middle road between the hottest hot water that comes out of my tap and the flesh melting hot water that comes out of the electric kettle. Where's the in between there? Still delicious, though. Still delicious. Well, I had an exciting week this week. I got a notification from my state that they need a copy of my 2020 taxes, because now they're saying now they never got them. So I had to dig through all my records to find my taxes from 2020 and scan and send that in. That was back when my, in 2020, I think my mom was still doing my taxes. I don't know why. My taxes were easy as hell. And like one job, one income stream. You just fill in the forms. There's like nothing. There's no deductions or anything. What's up, Flash? How you doing? So it wasn't like some of the forms like, oh, I don't have this like this one form I have to have, and I need to send that in, and it's all zeros on it. It's like, okay, I'll just fill it out again. So I'm waiting to hear back. But apparently something happened that year, because I was talking to my stepdad about it, and he's like, yeah, you know, I got a letter too that said the same thing. They also didn't have our 2020 taxes. And I helped him look through my mom's laptop and her old laptop, because she got that laptop in early 2021 to replace her old laptop. And so it was like, well, it could be on either of these. It really falls on the line there. Looked through all of it, could not find the state returns for 2020. So he talked to the he called the number, and they're like, well, we have a record of payment, but we don't know if it's accurate, which is just the stupid thing about taxes in this country, that it's like, yes, you do. You know what they made. I hate that so much with taxes. And it's like, there's an amount that you're going to owe, and it's up to you to figure it out and send it to us. But we'll know if you're wrong. It's like, if you know if I'm wrong, that implies that you know what the right number is, and you could just tell me what that number is. I did not owe any taxes, nor did I get a return from the state that year. So it just feels like extra meaningless. Like, oh boy, here you go again. So it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, both me and my mom keep both of us return. I wonder. I don't think that'll be the case, because I'm pretty sure, owing to the type of employment my stepdad had at the time, my mom was already retired. I think they owed, because they do have a record of a payment. But yeah, they're gonna have to go through and like estimate. And I'm like, I don't want them to estimate for me, because I know, like, I'm not gonna pay them a dime for this. It also pisses me off, because they really want you to file electronically, but I gotta pay like $40 to file electronically for the state. just to get nothing, just to tell them I don't owe them anything. Yeah, makes no sense. Texas making people figure it out so tax companies can stay afloat. Yeah, there's a lot of lobbying from tax companies to prevent the government from just making taxes like simple and easy, especially for like the e-filing stuff. Like there's some like free e-filing for the Fed, but like they're always trying to fight that down, because it got messed up by TurboTax, missed a few returns because of them. Emergency funds during COVID. Yeah, so like we had they had I didn't run into this myself because I wasn't expecting anything, but I know people who had like a state surplus that relied on having filed taxes like 3 years prior, and that's when they found out that like TurboTax never actually filed their taxes, and then it was like, well, it's too late. You can't file them now and get this extra money. Say, funny enough, it's simple with a small fee. Yeah, like my state doesn't offer anything internally. And then they used to have links like, these are our approved vendors, and now they don't even have that. They're just like, you're on your own. You figure it out. Go do your own thing. I know I won't deal with TurboTax. I do not like TurboTax. I use some other place that I don't remember and have to comb through my email to figure out where I went. Because at this point, I have like, I don't know if I should say this. So I have accounts with like everywhere you can file electronically. And then I settled on one, and there was something going on where like I kept having problems, and like, okay, I'll go to a different service. Yeah, taxes are stupid. I don't mind the paying taxes. That's not my beef. It's just like the paperwork. That's just like, I gotta fill out this like 3rd grade level worksheet to calculate this stuff, and I'm just like, the stuff's already been calculated on my pay stubs. State has a tax service with small fee you pay, just avoid the sharks. Yeah, see, that's the way to do it. Like, if you actually care about your constituency, like, you'll provide stuff like that. I know plenty of places provide stuff like that and they just don't advertise it. That's like the trade-off. Like, it's there if you know how to get it, but good luck finding it if you didn't already know it was there. That kind of thing. I wouldn't mind paying a little bit. Like $40 is just too much. It's too much, especially when like it'd be one thing if it was $40 to the state, because ideally that's going to pay someone who works for the state in which I live, and I can live with that. But when it's like pay this third party company, like I doubt any of that goes to the state. It's just lining someone else's pocket for doing nothing. So might not get a lot right at times. Some things common sense with no special interest, they knock out the park. Yeah. It's unfortunately taxes, much like insurance. There's too much money in keeping it stupid and terrible for everybody. What a mess. Tax office has been advertising a lot in the city today. Yeah, I know. Like I take care of my dad's taxes, by which I mean I take it to a tax prep place because his stuff gets a little bit more complicated, and I like there's more money involved than with my own taxes. No real money is trading hands with my taxes. I've been living off of my savings, so essentially for like 3 years now I've had zero income. It's real easy, it turns out, to file your taxes when you make no money. That won't last forever. But my dad's taxes, he's got a couple different income streams from his retirements and pensions and stuff, and it's like I gotta go through this every year. They don't charge that much, and it just gives me peace of mind that it's done properly. The Sea Moss Man was in his van. The Sea Moss Man? What's the Sea Moss Man? What is that? I don't know why. I opened up my channel to look at this, so hopefully it's not like buffering like crazy for you, but like my YouTube preview window can't go like 2 seconds without buffering. And so it's like, it's way behind. When I opened it just like on a new tab in YouTube, it looked fine. So I hope it was just something stupid with YouTube's preview. Sea Moss seller is on the road selling sea moss from his van. Is sea moss good for something? Is it like, what do you do with sea moss? Him and this lady with her daughter were competing to sell sea moss. Got in a fist fight a few months back. Man, I've just heard of the sea moss business and it's already getting spicy. What do you do with sea moss? Apparently boil it for health benefit and drink it. Huh. Sea moss uses a nutrient-rich food thickener, traditional remedy for boosting immunity. This looks like spaghetti. Oh, look at these pictures, and it just looks like a box of spaghetti noodles. Is sea moss good for you? Here's what to know. This creates a favorable environment in your gut. I don't know if I want a favorable environment in my gut. All these sea moss shops open in the city. Dang, did I know? Yeah, some health thing. Kratom. I think we talked about Kratom before. I'm equally confused. Tropical evergreen tree. Herbal medicine. So here's like one of the first search results is a video on YouTube titled "How Kratom Hijacks the Brain and Why the FDA is Cracking Down." Is Kratom like the body snatchers? The gas station sell too, can hurt you in large doses. That's like that, like the fake weed that was messing people up. And it was like, yeah, it's not actual weed, so like it's legal to sell it. And I'm like, I don't want some like Drano drenched pine leaves. federal government is ramping up a bit. If they're not too busy with other dumb stuff. I had something else I was going to talk about, and I completely forgot it. Because it probably wasn't all that spicy or interesting. It wasn't all that juicy. I was just going to talk about the anime I was watching. I'm still like, I'm still reeling from like reading these dates on anime, and I'm like, so some of it is my perception of the release of a lot of anime series is like way off, because like we didn't always, back in the 90s and early 2000s, we didn't always get the series like right after it aired. It may be a while. There's still like some older stuff getting hit. So there's a lot of stuff that like I was not aware of until it had already been out for a few years. So when I think about like when series came out, like it's all off to me. It's all wrong. And then when I'm looking at it in my Plex server and it's like this series in this year, I'm like, that can't be right. I didn't find out about until like years after this other one. It's like the first Slayers anime was 1995. Let's see the voice actor, because that shares one of the voice actors from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Is it Megumi Hayashibara? I think that is. I'm with Slimetta because I bring the bat to the naughty children. Are you the bat Krampus? So Greg or your dog Arthur? I don't have any Arthur stories today because he was locked up all day because I was at my my father's house. He had a doctor's appointment, which he also canceled at the last minute, which was irksome. So I just hung out with him for a little bit. Let's see. I think this is her. Yeah. So the same voice actress that plays Lena Inverse in Slayers was also Rei Ayanami and Pen the Penguin, and Neon Genesis Evangelion, which also came out in 1995. And I really thought that Slayers was older than Neon Genesis Evangelion, but it was not. But when I look at a lot of this stuff and I get so confused, because like I remember Read or Die, and I remember watching a promo for it or talking about it with a certain set of people that I swore I stopped hanging out with sometime in 99, maybe 2000 at the latest. But that series didn't come out until 2001. Like I would not have known anything about it until 2001. And I'm like, this can't be right. This can't be right. I stopped talking to those people. Or did I? And I can't make sense of it. 3 years old, still more frame rate than One Punch Man. I watched some other shows. There were a lot of bits in Brain Powered that made me think of that, where like a character just like slides in from the side and slides out, and they really just like dragged the cell in and dragged it back out, and there was no animation to it. One of the shots was very funny because the guy just pops in for like a fraction of a second. He's just like, oh yeah, and then like fades back out. and it wasn't like a particularly funny scene. I'm like, why did they do that? Why did they do it like that? So anyway, I started watching Read or Die again. I had started watching the TV series, and then it occurred to me that I might want to watch the 3-episode OVA series first, because that came before the TV series. And while the TV series isn't a direct sequel, it does reference some of the events of the OVA. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go back and watch the OVA. And I was surprised that those episodes were only like half hour each. It's very weird. The plot is that they resurrect some ancient scientists that also have superpowers now, and they're trying to get books And, you know, some dude like blows up the White House in like the first 5 minutes of the first episode. He just like lightning strikes the White House and destroys it because he thinks it's the Library of Congress. And that's how it kicks off. It's a good show. It's a good show. I don't think it's streaming anywhere. And I know like it had a Blu-ray release, like a really nice box that I wish I could get. But there was an Aniplex. And Aniplex's whole shtick is they release like really nice box sets that are all limited edition, and then they never reprint them, and then their series is just like gone. Let me see what that's going for on the old eBay. What do we want for that? Yeah, I was going to say probably around $300. $260. $7 shipping. $267 from Japan. Wait, but if I buy it from Japan, is it the Japanese collection or what? Is it gonna have the English? These are all from Japan. They released this in the US too. Why am I only seeing Japanese sellers? Am I getting the wrong one? Oh, okay. Here we go. Read or Die, the complete Blu-ray box, 5-disc, limited release. For a ridiculous sum. Can anyone guess? Just throw a number out there. The more insane, the better. How much this one seller in the United States wants for the Read or Die complete Blu-ray box? $3,500. Any other takers? What's up, Crooked? Sorry about that. A little burp interrupted me. What's up, Crooked Gamer? How's it going? How you doing? Before you ask, I'm doing well. Baked snickerdoodles. Oh, fax me those snickerdoodles, Crooked. Fax me those snickerdoodles. So this seller wants, I'm not kidding you, $10,000. For this. I'm pretty sure that I could license this series for $10,000. That is the most insane. I've seen some crazy stuff on eBay in my day. But legit $10,000 for a 5-disc Blu-ray set. $700. $1,200. $483. I will not pay that. I will not. That is absolutely insane. I don't know, the ones shipping from Japan look like the same thing. I don't know. Maybe they will say on there if it contains English subtitles. What's up? Oh, I'm about to butcher this name. What's up, Swanglicious? I hope that is accurate. But welcome in. I'm looking up pricing for the Read or Die box set. This is correct. All right, good. I hate the fear when I'm trying to read a name. I'm like, I'm not confident in this pronunciation. It's like if you were having like a conversation with someone in person, you start reading it slowly and just watch their face for cues. It's like picking a lock only with words. Does this say if it has English subtitles? Like the hat. Thank you very much. I made it myself. It's supposed to be a little bit more dangly there, but I guess it's busted. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. Just carving around saying Bob. That also does it. Yeah. So I was just looking at the pricing for the Read or Die Blu-ray box, which was a limited edition release from Aniplex, long out of print. And there was one listing for the US version that they want $10,000 for, which is crazy. I see a lot of listings for the Japanese version for about $300. I guess I will find out if the Japanese version has that. Set the physics on it correctly in Unity. I don't think I turned up the values enough. I think this hat was the first time I did anything with physics in Unity. And I don't think I rigged the hat correctly initially. I don't think the jiggle bones or the wiggle bones. I don't think the bones go far enough through the hat, so like it's only the end of it that goes off. And I don't think I think it's set to God, it's been a while since I looked at that the physics bones in there. It's not squishy enough. And I never went back through it. You can see it like moving around because in VC Face I have like wind on essentially. It's not weight painted correctly. I don't think that I put enough bones in it, because I think the bones are only like the tip of it. I think because it was the first time I did it and I was like, I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'll just do this quickly. And you know, nothing is as permanent as a temporary solution. So there's like one, maybe two bones in the hat that are set to be wiggle bones. And I was going to go back and I never did to make more of a little bit squishier. Do I have something else that has the physics? I don't know if I had any other hat or anything that had that kind of stuff on it. I thought there was something else, but I can't remember it now. It must have been like a one-time thing. Yeah, I'll give these 4 for this hat. Yeah. Like I said, I put it together and I'm like, I'm not sure how to do this or if it will work. So I'm not going to go crazy with all the bones in the hat. I'm just going to do this one thing. And I put it together and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty good. And then it was Christmas and I'm like, well, I don't have time to fix it now. And that was last year, 2 years ago, maybe. It had to have been last year, right? Right? Yeah, last year. I don't think I did Christmas 2 years ago. Maybe I did. Did I? No, I can't remember my own life. And the problem is that once the holidays are over, the hat goes back in the box and I completely forget about it. So I have to try and leave myself a note to like touch this hat up again. Go back into it and make it right, because I'm just gonna die for my desk fan. Just gonna adjust it to blow wind even softer, make less sound. A dial. Oh, a dial. I thought I read that as die, and I'm like, what's a 20-sider gonna do? A dial. I don't know. It's tough with fans if you're doing audio work, because like depending on where it's going, you may not really hear much, and then like the vibration of it like picks up, or like you get weird wind noises. In the summer, it gets pretty hot in here, and I got a fan, and I turned it on once, and it was like all you can hear in the background is like, I'm like, no, I can't do this. Start messing with this when everything breaks. I had to remove my beard to otherwise disappear behind it when I look down this year. I mean, so every time I want to add something new to the model, I have notes and I have to adjust my notes, because like this is the process that it works. This is how I added this on, and then I do it and it's like something's not right, and I either missed something when I wrote the notes last time, or it's slightly different from what I did before and it requires an additional step. But I think my eyebrows are working. My eyebrows are working. Yeah, I've had times where I have adjusted my model in Unity and it broke the blend shape for the eyebrows. So the eyebrows just stopped working, and I didn't notice for like 3 months. I went back through the model. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Nothing like the really broken models. Nothing like the really broken ones. I'm gonna bring one of those up just cause Do I have the really like insanely broken one? Oh yeah, here we go. This was the one that, like, I don't know what I did, but it went real bad. All right, I have to hold my face just so everything's wrong. If I could just hold it. Oh my God. It's so messed up. I just gotta keep it together. This is an April Fool's model. What do I do for April? I think the last April Fool's, I think I just did. I think I just did a game. Oh, I was gonna do Resident Evil Survivor, and I played Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy Color instead. Something to do with the bones being not in the default place. So I think what happened is, because most of like the blend shapes are just blend shapes, they don't involve the bones. I think that that was when I was trying to add a shirt, and I had the idea to just add it to the model in Blender and then import that over the existing model. But that changed the vertices in the model significantly. Because the way I have the project set up in Unity is I can make small adjustments to the model and drop it in and replace it without having to rebuild the whole thing. But that was just too drastic, and it broke something in a really bad way. Easy to fix. I try not to spend too much time like doing all this stuff. Is it still in VRM format? It is VC face, VSF format. Because why don't I do VSF? Well, the VCF format, the VC face format gives you access to some different shaders. That's how I do the eyes. I have my eyes like if I go, it's easier to see with the red. It's like a little scan line thing. And that's a shader from the VSF. If I do it again, I'd probably try and stick with stuff with the VRM. I ran into problems when Anadelna. Do you have repo, Jum? Yes, I do have repo. I have played it before. Anadelna had found some software that is like a fighting game with VRMs, and I'm like, oh, I could make a VRM out of this, and like nothing that I made. Even if I export it as VRM, even if I changed the textures and export it, none of them were recognized as valid. So I had to make like my own new VRM just for that tournament. Which, do I have it on this? I think I can get it before we jump into the game. I'll send you some random invites to play with Tweety and I, no pressure. That just depends on the time and what I have available. My availability like completely bottomed out watching the dog. Oh, let's see here. I think this is one. We're just gonna do this one last thing, and then cool shaders in your model with the particular file format, the VTuber program. Yeah. Well, the other thing with the VSF, I don't think it has to be a VSF format to work with VNyan, to do accessories within VNyan, and I need to work on that more so that I don't just have to shove everything onto my model, which risks stuff breaking. Oh, there it goes. Temporary. Oh yeah, here we go. So this was the one I made with Vroid Studio for Anadelna's Tournament of Champions. Hello. Yeah, the tracking is not perfect. I did the best I could in short notice. I'm really not good at texturing. I'm really not good at the texturing. So I look at stuff on this and I like conceptually know how they textured these things and got like the shading color, like the shading's just drawn on the hair. Yeah, see, that's wiggle jiggly, biblically accurate. There's also the made one, but I won't pull that one up. I originally, when I was originally working on the model, I did make my model with VRoid Studio, the first version, which I've never shown. I don't know if I even have anymore. And I abandoned it because I couldn't make it weird enough. I couldn't make the head of enough of a freak show to be what I want it to be. But I know I used some method to make my hands like ginormous and freakish. Oh, let's head over to the game screen. Why is that up there? What? I just randomly decided to announce Dragon Warrior. Oh, making my question sexuality was that was the Miku Jum from Anadella's Tournament of Champions that she had for her birthday back in August. Was it birthday or anniversary? I forget which. Could have been both. Using like a VRM fighting software, and I had to make a new VRM because my model is 100% not compatible with that. It's too janked. What's up, Ryan? Oh, good to see you. I was just thinking the other day, I haven't seen Ryan in a bit. Hope Ryan's doing all right. All right, tonight we're playing Christmas Mutilator. Watching Jum's like watching corn. Oh my God. Don't do it. We may turn some of these filters off here. Oh, you know, let me can I ghost myself here? I think it's on this one. Let me see if I can do this real quick. What are you, Santa? And there we go. There we go. So I'm not like, they were good enough. It's not completely blocking out the screen there. This, just opening this up and just reading the description was like, this is very much like Christmas Massacre that I played last year. Down to like, I'm pretty sure Christmas Massacre had like a house floating in the menu like it too. And a filter the VTuber source to add static. I have avoided that because depending on what you do, that can like wreak havoc with the YouTube encoders. And then all of a sudden you get like weird lag. That's more for snow and stuff, but I've had some issues with like the static as well. I do have the filters for that, like the shader filters. I think there's one in there for static. I had some crazy ones for Halloween. This has a bunch of filters and we're gonna get into it, but I may turn some of these off. We've got the CRT effect. It's a TV one. Yeah, I like the VHS ones that are like the squiggle lines, the scan lines, like, which is what this has. There's CRT, RGB shift. This looks just like a chromatic aberration to me. Bad TV. That's the wobbly bits. Is that really a TV though? glitch effect. I'm just gonna run with it. We're gonna run and see. So as advertised, this is a stealth Christmas horror game. Must be him calling to check in. Look at all this delicious food here. Oh. Dance all over that turkey. There it is. Yeah, honey, listen. There's a bit of a situation here. Well, we're stuck. The car can't make it any further in the snow. What? You're stuck. Where are you right now? Not too far from my parents' place. We had to pull over and wait it out. There's just no way to make it through this snow tonight. I don't know when we'll be able to get moving again. Oh, I already prepared everything for when you got here. I set the place up, made dinner, and got all cozy for us. I was really looking forward to it. No, Ryan, this is not the same company. I know, I'm sorry, babe. I was looking forward to it too. I just didn't expect the storm to hit this hard. Yeah, that was a Public Combo. Played a couple of those games. This is a different group, but it's very reminiscent. It's all right. I just hate the thought of you all out there in this weather. Please stay safe, okay? Let me know if anything changes. I will. You just lock up, stay warm, and try to relax. I'll check in when I can. All right, be careful. And tell the kids I love them. I will. Love you too. I'll call you soon. Hang up the phone. It's freezing in here. I should fire up the fireplace. If I got a cell phone, why was he calling the landline? Wait for Ryan playing this Markiplier 2 and 3 random games video. Yeah, so this is I'm probably gonna die. I was really like struck by like how really reminiscent it is. It's not like Puppet Combo has the monopoly on VHS horror games. But it is like what they're most known for. So such that if you see another game visually similar, it's not hard to imagine like, oh, it's the same people. This is published by Galactic Crows, developed by Tarba Paul Comel. Release date 2024. I question some of these release dates just because that could just be when released on Steam. I thought it looked interesting. Jammed. All right, I'm gonna get one ending right off the gate. All right, it's no joke. I need to grab my jacket from the hallway before I end up frozen out here. So when I was testing this earlier, I'm like, oh, where can I walk out here? And the game did not let me walk out here. Now it is, but at some point it just went to a weird third person mode. I'm seeing if I can replicate this here. I'm probably gonna freeze. It seemed like I walked out of bounds, but maybe I also just froze to death. Why am I hearing like children giggling and laughing, or is that birds? The controls down here. Get a look at the snowman. Demon crows. Yes. Hello, snowman. Let's open chat. So how's everything going over there? Is Adam and the kids doing all right? Dad just spoke to Adam. They're stuck in the storm, but he said they're fine. Oh my goodness, poor things. Hopefully the storm passes soon. You're all settled in, right? Gotta go and pick up some firewood. Not a big deal. Okay, honey, take care. Don't worry, Mom. I'll be okay. I'll call you later. I don't think you will. And how long does it take to freeze to death? YouTube not like me mentioning organ harvests in the woods. I mean, that's a pretty good place to get it. A lot of witnesses out there. I don't know if I'm freezing or cooking bacon. Somehow that's warm enough. I'm going to get this unless it's like, no, you already got it. Freezing bacon, why not both? We just got some drums out here. Arctic eggs, Jum Magician. Oh, that's the one with the frying pan, right? Where they're like, cook these eggs with a bullet in the pan. It's like the physics egg cooking game. I'm not going back in until I freeze to death. Cigarettes, canned fish, bullets. Everything the body needs. Well, weird. All right, when I was testing it earlier, I walked outside for like 30 seconds and just dropped dead. So I guess I'm okay now. Interesting. There's a note. Unless I'll just freeze to death in here. Everything feels so heavy. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I'm just going through the motions now. I keep pretending everything's fine, but it's not. Adam's drinking is getting worse. He doesn't even try to hide it anymore. The worst part is, when he's sober, he's still so distant, like he's a stranger. I've tried talking to him about it, but he just gets defensive, like I'm attacking him. I hate how he makes me feel like it's all my fault. I'm not the one with the problem, but somehow it feels like I'm the one who's wrong. It's not just the drinking, though. It's the way he looks at me sometimes. It's like he doesn't even see me anymore. I feel invisible when I need him the most. I just want things to go back to the way they were when he cared. I don't even know who we are anymore. I also just leave random pages of my diary just kind of lying about there. Is that Perot? Hercule Perot? Jammed. A lot of jammed doors. Where's all the firewood? Hey, honey, the fridge is out of order. I checked this morning. I'm not sure what happened, but you can call Mark later to come and fix it. His number is 555-348-7291. Love, Adam. Calendar. The calendar page for today is marked with a red circle, and tomorrow's date stands out, Christmas Day. The excitement of the holiday is almost tangible, with a little note in the corner reminding you of the festivities ahead. Okay. Oh, it's for that window. I was like, why are you telling me to crouch here? Well, there's no firewood here, that's for sure. Can I flush this toilet? Oh, man. The axe hangs on the wall. Its wooden handle worn from years of use. The blade is stripped, but still sharp enough to do the job. It looks like it's been here for a long time, just waiting to be used again. Well, it's just kind of like stuck in the wall. Can I take it? There's no settings. All right. I don't even where it was. Jammed. Damn it. Now there's my jacket. No X through for jump. I guess not. No wood. Perfect. I'll have to check around and see if I have any left anywhere outside. Yeah, just kind of lying around, you know, as you do. Oh, it's the thing! We're in the movie! Adam's favorite movie, Christmas Mutilator. He finds it thrilling, but I think it's just disturbing. Sometimes the way he gets so absorbed in it, it scares me. There's a note. I don't know what's happening anymore. Lately, it feels like things are slipping away between Adam and me. He doesn't see it, but I do. We don't talk like we used to. Everything's quiet, tense. And when he drinks, it's like he's a different person. I'm scared, but I don't know how to say it. Last night, he raised his voice again. I tried to stay calm, but inside, I felt frozen. I don't even know what set him off this time. It's like walking on glass every day. I'm not sure how much longer I can do this. I just want him to see me again. I want to feel safe, not scared to say something wrong. But it feels like the more I try, the further away he gets. I don't know if I can keep going like this. Well, it sounds like things aren't great, you know, in this marriage here. Yeah. Any wood hanging around in here? No, just a bunch of boxes, nondescript cardboard boxes. Just kind of. Are those cardboard boxes? What am I looking at here? Is this like cubed cheese? Well, that texture is something. I'll tell you what. Oh yeah. Oh. Uh-oh, there's that sizzling sound. What's this? Am I looking at these like... Why am I walking through laser beams here? What the hell? Did I break something? Nothing, not a single log around here. Just my luck. They go into the forest and gather some wood. All right. I guess. This way. Am I gonna take the car for that? Car. could just drive into the woods, wrap our car around a tree, and then take that home with us. Oh. Yeah. All right. Just 8 logs. So if I can gather these quickly, get back before it gets any colder. Wow. I mean, what's wrong with these logs, you know? Where will I find these logs? Give you 8 logs. I had a lot of coffee today. Not those kind of logs. Unless you've been eating a bunch of Fritos, which are an excellent fire starter. Is that the car back there? Have I really gone this far? I swear I hear children playing in like random street traffic and it's freaking me out. The hell are these logs? Just grab some of this fence wood. It's fine. I'm confused. Hello? I walked right past it, I guess. That's a lot of noises. This guy was starved to death at the grocery store. I agree. Ah! Well, what's a pretty thing like you doing out here all alone? What are you doing out here? I was just collecting firewood. Didn't think anyone else would be out here. Firewood, huh? It's a dangerous place to be out here alone. Especially with all that snow. You sure you're all right? I'm fine. Just need to get back to the cabin. A cabin, huh? What's your name, pretty girl? Seems a bit weird, don't you think? Wandering out here in this storm all by yourself. I don't think that's any of your business. You got a pretty mouth. This isn't gonna go well. Oh, I think it is. What are you really doing out here? Looking for something or someone? I just need to get back, please. All right. I'll be going now. Just be careful out here. It's not safe, especially with the storm getting worse. That is like sadly realistic, but in like the worst possible way. That it's like this woman's out in a snowstorm in the forest gathering firewood, and there's just some random dude there like, hey lady, like, is this really the time to be picking up chicks? Is this the time and place for it? You're looking real good out here, collecting wood. Bad weather turns them on. I get real excited when death is imminent. What do I got? I don't know, I got 2 of these open. Messages, config center. Hey, why didn't you answer the house phone earlier? I called you 3 times. What's going on? I'm worried Adam did something to you. You cannot call that number. What if Adam had already arrived at the cabin? You're going to get us both caught. Oh, girl. Okay, but if you didn't reply to any of my texts either, I'm starting to think something happened. Adam's stuck in the storm with the kids. But I told him I was heading outside to pick up some firewood. All right, I'll stop. It's just, I hate him being around you, especially when things are so tense. I know, but we need to be smart. Adam's suspicious since I'm alone. Fine, but just promise me you'll find a way for us to talk soon. I'm going crazy not knowing when I'll hear from you. I will. My hands are freezing right now. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe, babe. You hussy. Because do we need the term storm chaser? This guy's just out there in a tornado, like, so what's a pretty girl like you doing out here on the farm? I'm trying to run from this tornado. Yeah, that's a likely story. And we both know why you're out here. So we got a stranger in the woods who's just creepily, like, creeping about here, like, hey, lady. I couldn't help but notice you like picking up wood. He didn't even have the good lines either. That was a good line. To mention something. It's right there. It's right in front of you, man. And then he's just gone. Just vanished into the mist. But also, like, things are bad with her husband. And it seems like she's having an affair. With a jealous, angry husband. What could possibly go wrong? Who's leaving all this firewood out here is my question. Because it's like, it's just appearing in areas where I've been. Neatly stacked and chopped. I could have chopped it, but I couldn't get that axe out of the wall somehow. Wow. Wow. This music is something else, man. Right now, I can't say that I feel too creeped out because I'm just out here picking up, you know, logs in the snow. But it certainly is some oppressive music there. But yeah, we walked past like so much perfectly usable wood. And she's got to get like 8 stacks of logs here. I think that's enough. I need to get back to my car. I'm freezing. Yeah, that'll happen. There we go. I do like that they have like this little, you know, this color shining through things to tell you where you need to go, as long as I'm smart enough to actually look for it. I hope that stranger comes out so I can run him over with my car. Even though we won't see anything because they, I guess, couldn't do transitions. They couldn't just model a car driving down the road for 3 seconds. They just give us a black screen. I wouldn't mind it if it was shorter. It just takes so long. Does she close her eyes when she drives? Okay, let's stock the firewood. Like, where do I... Is there a place for that? Or just throw it up by the fireplace? What's, Where are these kids at, man? Oh, boy. Where are the light switches at in here, man? Oh, geez. We're wandering in darkness here. All right, time to grab the lighter and get the fire going. Cool. I wish I could see what the hell I'm doing here. I only saw one light switch and it was for the bathroom. Where is the lighter? Auto. Magazine's cover shows a custom car with auto tuner mag written across it, but the first thing you notice is the bold title, Dog, a dog magazine. Golden Retriever grins back at you. It's an odd mix of cars and dogs, but it somehow works. Okay. Well, that's what we're working in here. Where is the lighter? It was here somewhere. There we go. In the bathroom, I guess. Aha. All right. Let's close this. This house has electricity, but only a little electricity. Like 2 rooms worth. That's all they could afford. Perfect. Now let's decorate the small Christmas tree with flames. Well, that's fine, where Adam left the ornaments. Where indeed? Is there a cord there? What's plugged in? No. Do. No, how do you even get in this little area back there? In this house? It's because those are jammed. Do. No one outside. Okay. Now, if I were a potentially abusive alcoholic, deranged individual, where would I hide Christmas ornaments? What are you wearing? My Santa hat. What's up, Silas? Under the sink? Could be. Let's go in there and check. That's not it. Do. No, it doesn't appear to be there. I don't like that the light just kind of randomly pops on there. That's a little troubling. Under the bed? Outside, perhaps? Oh, these random boxes. I don't see the little thing on the radar yet, so... Well, we got some presents here. I'm pretty sure those weren't there before. There we go. Yeah, just shove them out in the cold. That's fine. As you do. Bup, 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 bup. Decorating tree. Messages. Mom. Hey, bae. I met with Adam at a local gas station. Said he arrived to the cabin in an hour. He acted strange. What do you mean? Adam might be strange sometimes. It's the way he is. Don't worry that much. Also, I haven't seen the kids. I thought you said he's with them. He acted really, really strange. Be careful there. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Can't wait to meet soon. God, I can't read that. The hell does that say? Or is that XOXO? Okay. Can't wait to meet XOXOXO. Okay, so Adam's coming home soon. Let me prepare the gifts. I know where those are. Is the plot twist that she cooked her children? What, just one? What was that? What was that indeed? It sounded like a door. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Somewhere a door is opening. I don't know what's in these gifts or how heavy they are, but like I really feel like you could stand to grab more than one at a time. Yeah, no one's here yet. Surely it's not that creepy stranger from the woods who followed me back to my cabin on foot somehow. Or maybe he like belted himself to the undercarriage of the car. Like in that movie, Mac and Me. This Puppet Combo, or this is not. This is a different developer, but it does look a lot like Puppet Combo. In that it's, you know, VHS style horror with all the filters and everything. I'm giving it a shot. You know, I don't think like Puppet Combo needs to own all of that, but like, it's hard to look at it and not think like, oh, it's Puppet Combo, or this is just derivative of Puppet Combo. Uh, 2024. Yeah, December 19th, 2024 is when this came out. When did Christmas Massacre come out? Christmas Massacre was December 17th, 2021. But however, I will say like it's a different thing. There's like the VHS horror segment is pretty ripe, especially on like itch.io. That's where you'll find a lot of games. They may not make it to Steam, but you'll find like it's a very popular aesthetic. But yeah, it does. Once you've played a couple of Puppet Combo games, every time you go play like a VHS horror game, like it's gonna have that feel to it. I need to go charge my phone. I assume it's upstairs. Which, I mean, Puppet Combo's been doing it for a while. So, like, I don't want to say, like, they made this because Puppet Combo, but, like, it's undeniable. Adam, is that you? So, the influence is undeniable on, like, why it's gotten so popular. Is it Adam? This is Lynn Bacon. Hello? I've done all the work. Time to relax. I'll make myself some hot chocolate. Cup. Whoa. Is that how you do it? That's not how I do it. That seems crazy. Are we home alone ourselves here? I feel like I'm gonna burn my flesh off. If you just put a cup on the stove, I don't think it works that way. Oh, what did she say? I looked away for a second. Damn it. Damn it, the YouTube preview is like completely broken in YouTube Studio. I just can't handle it. Also, the game like exits its menu screen when I'm moused out of it, which is very weird. Damn it, I'm just trying to see what it said. I'll drink this. Try to backtrack on my through the YouTube Studio preview window, and it's just like, nah, this won't work. Hopefully the actual video isn't this janked up. All right, here we go. I'll drink this while watching TV. Okay. Jesus. The TV was in here. Turn on. Sit. Dear Santa, I'd like to visit. Could you please serve your North Pole before Christmas? Chug. Chug. Slam that hot chocolate. Oh, they got an actual movie in there. Oh, it's over. Zombie Santa's gonna get you. Spooky. Well, power's out. Maybe you can go to lines to see if anyone's here. I don't see anybody yet. Oh! Massacre ending. 4 out of 6. Okay. We'll watch this for now. Give me a second to drink my chocolate here. This guy did a lot of the work himself. It's respectable. Continue. So one of the reviews said that like the checkpoints were like not well placed. All right, let's talk the fireboard. Oh, okay. That's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. Get up those stairs. This part kind of sucks. I can't see anything. Time to grab the lighter. All right, I think that was down in the bathroom, essentially. I think I just... There we go. Wow. I don't know how I get under the stairs. Where could they be? They're right there. I go hide under the tree. Be a neglected child. Does it go up in the attic? Isn't that the... Yes. Adam Strange. The children aren't with him. How weird. Yeah, I don't know how to get under there. Or the people under the stairs. Attic is more Victorian where you stash your mad wife. I was thinking of Flowers in the Attic, which really troubled me as a child when I watched that movie. What was that? It was nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Do. And one more. And then we put a mug directly on the stove, and then with our superhuman fireproof flesh, pick it up and drink some molten hot chocolate and kiss our esophagus, but goodbye. I forgot I gotta plug in the phone. Bump, 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 bump. Em, is that you? I heard it that time, like, someone's definitely running around there, you know. Moshi Moshi, hello. Time to relax. Also, I don't think that's enough time. All right. Let's watch this Christmas movie here. How good or bad could it be?
Why not? Boys and girls all over the world wonder how Santa lives. I think I'll send for them in my magic helicopter.
Yeah.
Toby, come here.
Magic helicopter, eh? Is that how Santa rolls?
Toby, take my magic helicopter and bring the 2 children here to visit me. Mind you must hurry, for my time is short before I make the long Christmas Eve trip.
Your words are my command, Santa. Wake up! Santa sent me
I don't know. I can't place this song either.
to the North Pole. Hurry
Like I know it, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
fly to Santa.
It's just a short hop in the magic helicopter.
The magic helicopter.
Santa's castle at the North Pole. Hold tight, kids. We're coming in for a snowy landing.
His castle? His castle. Not a workshop. A castle.
Before you know it, Dick and Ann are hurried to the castle entrance.
Is he Santa or Dracula?
Hurrying to and fro.
Santa, the others and Ann and Dick.
Welcome to Santa Land. I'm very glad you came to see me.
Santa Land, huh?
Sit on my lap and let me tell you about Santa what you might not know.
Yeah? Tell me, Santa. Tell me what I don't know.
Are amazed. Here they are, sitting on Santa's lap and listening intently as Santa explains that every year, just before Thanksgiving, he starts the merry Yuletide by visiting towns and cities all over the world.
Yeah?
Always ready to please little children, he makes his jolly trip in many different ways. He arrives on riverboats and finds many new friends all along the way. Wherever he goes,
Wait,
he
riverboats?
always has loads of fun.
So Santa's got a helicopter and a riverboat?
Oh yes, in many towns, the marching bands turn out and step lively to the Merry Christmas tunes. The little elves parade too.
Y'all got Santa parades in your town?
Have a big mailbox to help Santa collect his letters from the boys and girls.
I couldn't say, like, we don't do that around here. I wouldn't know, because I'd be inside far away from it.
Didn't fit in it, and Mrs. Santa Claus has informed him that he must stop eating so much.
Oh! Santa got too fat. I'm enthralled by the Santa Claus film.
With all the big new shopping centers opening everywhere, Santa has to use his new rocket to get around, but he still uses his reindeer on Christmas Eve. They can get him just anywhere, and he's so proud of them too.
Wait, did they say rocket? It's magic helicopter, riverboat, and a rocket.
Dick and Ann are visiting him.
Let's be real. They're just making up vehicles for Santa to sell more toys. About for Santa. Because you know how kids love the Santa toys, the Santa action figures. They need the desert combat Santa. They need the underwater Santa. They need the battle damage Santa. How do I get under the stairs, though, is my question. Wow. It's like, I don't know how to get behind those stairs. I gotta try that. All right.
Or the results can become ludicrous. Take advantage of what's there. Accentuate.
Get the Gimbo treatment. Santa's cooking up something funky fresh over there. How do I get behind the stairs? What do they mean by that? Because I mean, I've been looking around like the whole time I'm walking around this house, like trying to figure out how I get in that section. I honestly don't know. Unless they mean like behind the stairs, like some other way. Wait, wrench? Years of neglect have left a wrench heavy and rough with a thick layer of rust. Even with its flaking edges, it feels solid in your touch and seems ready for one final usage. Why does it look like it's made out of Play-Doh in a weird stop motion? Okay. Oh, hey. Look at this, everybody. Functional mirrors. Better than RoboCop. How? I don't know. So hide behind the stairs. Whatever do they mean? Are there like what is this thing? Is it something I can like get inside of? Now I am starting to agree with the reviewers who said that the checkmark system was bad, because I gotta do all this stuff over again, and it's like I don't if there's some way to get into one of these things or get behind these stairs, I don't know what it is. But I gotta do like all of this stuff that doesn't help me with that to get to the point where I can try it again. Yep. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. I don't know what that is. Careful now, careful. Each one of these gifts contains a highly sensitive explosive. We can't move more than one at a time. It's too risky. If any of these gifts get too close together, they'll explode. Who dat? Who's in my murder cabin? And why? Is it about murder? Are you here about the murders? bump, 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 bump. Also, the slider isn't like a very good flashlight. This is the only thing I'm thinking is if I can get into this thing somehow, or... How do I get behind the stairs? Bump, 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 bump. Yes. Make yourself some hot chocolate. It's Jump, the Ghost of Christmas Past. I am certainly not the future, I'll tell you that much. And not the present, because I'm way out of date. Chug. Slam it. Faster. Drink. A sleigh ride, you mean? Oh. Oh no, the power's out. Said hide behind the stairs, right? How can I get behind them? What was that? Said VHS tape for a second. Is it the VHS tape that's inside the bedroom there? It is. I'm grabbing it through the wall. Okay. How do I get behind the stairs? That's my question. Did you get Mithril last session? I did. It's called Silver in the NES version. I guess they didn't have room for Mithril. And I already had a lot of silver equipment. And then ironically, I found a bunch of stuff that I bought, like carrying through the later part of the dungeon. But you can get the the Elfheim has the Mithril sword, which is the silver sword in that version. So like I went over there and it was like, yeah, they got some stuff. It wasn't like that much of an upgrade for what I had. What's up, Gooby? How's it going? They changed it. Yeah, they changed a lot of stuff in that version. A lot of the balancing and position of stuff is different in the NES version. So I ended up, I defeated the Lich and I was about to go into the volcano. Okay. I'm looking this up right now. Towards the stairs, eventually get prompted that you need to hide. You have to interact with the stairs. Next to the phone, it would prompt you to hide in the same area as the armchair. Okay. Let's get better magic blizzing, I think. Yeah, Ice 3, I think they call it there. I can't use any of the magic in that area yet. I need to get a couple levels because we don't have any available slots for that. All right. Before I duck, let's go to the stairs by the phone. Okay, so right here, this is we'll interact with this. Okay, that's why I just looked. Oh. Did I break it? Is he already in the house? Where is he? Okay. If I can find where I'm supposed to interact. Quickly hide behind the stairs. Oh, there we go. Man, that was... Oh, he found me anyway. Okay. There's like... I think I know where I'm supposed to click now. He still got me, though. We'll try that again. The other thing with the spells is that like we're at a point where I can start, like they start selling the spells that the Black Wizard and White Wizard use, but I can't buy them because we are not that yet. Find switch. which is somewhere here. Door. Oh. There we go. That'll make it easier to find because I can actually see it that way. All right. I gotta get the lighter. What was that? Something beep-boomed. I don't like that sound. What disconnected? I don't know what disconnected. Just got like a disconnect notice. Okay. So I think it's like this spot or area here, maybe, and I gotta get back in there and I don't know what, stay stealthy. It doesn't give me much time, and I don't know what. Like, I didn't really have any time to figure out like, okay, what next before the killer is like right on top of me. But you have to wait for the text to go away before you can like interact with stuff, which is a choice. Decorating the tree. As soon as you get the canoe, you can get the gem and get past the airship. Get the airship. Yeah, I gotta look around. I just went to the volcano last time using the canoe. I didn't really dig around much else, but it was the end of the night, so I don't want to get tangled up in too much else. But this Sunday I'll probably mess around some more, looking at other areas I can get to with the canoe. I mean, the sooner I upgrade the classes, the better, because their stat progression improves. Except for the black belt. I think the black belt kind of has some bugged out magic resistance in the upgraded class, but his defense is so poor anyway. it just seems like, you know, Chuck's bound for death no matter what, so at least he might punch harder. Ice cave. Those annoying wizards are there. I think there's worse than that. I don't remember if it's the ice cave or later when the evil eye starts showing up. The creature that was originally just a beholder in the Japanese version. It's the only creature artwork they changed that I know of to not draw the ire of TSR, the then owners of D&D, but it has instant death ability. Okay. Present. I'm gonna take this phone upstairs and charge it. What's making all this noise? Is it circus music? You have instant death when they're used on others. Yes, indeed. I like instant death on me when it doesn't work. Drink. Slam it. Trick faster. Okay. I think I'm all right. We're in there. All right, I got in the right area. He's coming right towards me. Adam, what? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? All right, we've been sprayed with, I don't know, bug killer. He's covered us with mist. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a wife in a cage. Look, there's a safe over there. This looks like a great place. I still got my lighter. You fool! Okay. All right, it's locked. Clip. Here we go. I need to get out of here fast. Yeah, it's probably fine. Flying insect killer, the raid, that long range wasp killer. I had a friend who worked HVAC who loaned me the stuff he used because I had to run a cable in the attic of this house I was renting, and I got up in the attic and looked out at the vent, and there was a huge wasp nest in the vent, and it was like, I don't know, 10 feet away, something like that. Luckily, I had like the one of the cans, the long range spray, so I had to get up there, climb up on a ladder, and stand up there just long enough to like hose the thing down and book it. We also had wood bees in that place, which are not typically bad, but like the male wood bee, which I believe I read the male would be doesn't actually have a stinger. Like, they look ridiculous. But they're big and they're very aggressive. They're like, no, get away from this wood, it's mine. But they can mess the wood up by like they're bore into it and make their hives inside. So it's kind of like termites. But they're not like, you're not gonna get stung by them. I encountered a lot of insects that year. There was also a cicada year. It's the first time I ever saw cicada killer wasps, which are very cool looking. Also really not like aggressive towards people. I got to see one of those bad boys like snatch a cicada. Like it got it midair, dragged it to the ground. It was like an insect dogfight. It was amazing. You know what cicada killer wasps like? They're big wasps, like red and yellow. So they look pretty fearsome. And I mean big, they're pretty sizable. But they just go after cicadas and then they paralyze them. and take them back to their hole, right? They have like holes in the ground they live in. They take them back to the hole in the ground, and then they lay their eggs all over them. And then the paralyzed cicada is food for all the larva wasps, or the wasp larvas. That sounds quite delicious. Anyway, I want to take a quick break. I'll be back in just a minute. Now we've made it to the other section. I was going to say the second section. I don't know how many sections there are. But we are somewhere locked in a cage, and our husband dressed up like Santa tried to kill us. Helpful, a lot of fun, but others horrifying. Yeah. When they start like digging into like the structure of your home, like it's a problem when they have to go. It'd be nice to live in harmony, but like, y'all, you can't bore into the structural supports of my roof and then expect me to be okay with that. Anyway, I will be back in just a few moments, and then we will continue on the Christmas Mutilator. Let's see if I can avoid getting mutilated. Stay tuned. What is this? What is this? No cursing in my chat. Ah. You put that cold business away. purple and blue. I mean, ah! I am curious what robes you'd wear. Oh! Oh, it's acid. I died. But you don't have to wear robes. You could wear suits. You can wear business suits. Business casual. Oh, good. I don't have to do all that other stuff again. No pants. Yeah, I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be like a suit. Get out of here fast. Okay. So don't walk in the acid. I need a key. It's got a fuse box. Cupboard. The key has fallen to the acid. Need to find something to retrieve it. Okay. Did that water just go? Water just went right back up there. Santa? Okay. I'll figure it out. Oh, gloves. Oh, I guess the gloves did it. Okay. Sensory issues suck so bad. Oh, they have issues like beyond like just not liking the pants, like actual. Saw. What are we sawing? It can be like you know, skirts are acceptable in it, like a business casual environment. We have professional standards at Jumington Dynamics. We're not one of those companies that had like the foosball table and all that. Coming. I must go back to the cage. Door. Let me click. He won't notice I cut the lock. No foosball. I really want the foosball. No.
You bitch.
What?
You thought you could escape. Don't ever even think to play.
Oh my God. All right. something was amiss. I hope it wasn't the lock, because it's like pretty much told me to go get that lock. Okay. I don't know, maybe my stern dress code was part of the reason everyone chose to take other jobs elsewhere. The club's not over there? Or they're over here now? Curious. I don't even remember the last time I saw a foosball table like anywhere. I think I only played foosball like twice because I've just never those are probably the only 2 times in my life I saw a foosball table somewhere. Lot of air hockey though. It seemed like everybody had an air hockey table when I was a kid. We have an air hockey table. It's covered in stuff. My nephew has a bunch of Legos and stuff stacked on it. I used to enjoy playing that a lot. Could I have avoided that? Okay. Hope he hasn't noticed that I left. Can I click on the door? Oh! It wouldn't. I couldn't open the damn door. It's so particular where you have to click on it.
Or the results can become
It
ludicrous.
was a pretty like flimsy table. Like every time it has to get moved somewhere, like I feel like it's just gonna collapse. It had a score counter on it, which was neat, but like somebody walked into it and like busted the screws out, and so it's just kind of dangling now. When we were kids, we had a ping pong table, like a full-size ping pong table in the basement, and that was cool for a while. And then one year when we were all out of town, my mom decided to try to move it, and it fell over on her, and it broke. And that was the end of that. But now I think about it, like my brother and I were like the same way. We played ping pong a lot. I'll just leave it open for right now. We played ping pong a lot, and then eventually it just became like, hey, we can put stuff on this table. And it kind of went into disuse after that. Okay. I don't think I can stop this. Okay. Everything should be fine now, I think. Oh, I think I can. I don't think it cares about the lighter. Unless I'm wrong. Wouldn't he notice that the lock has been sawed through?
Well, wait a second. Something's wrong here. You bitch. You thought you could escape. Don't ever even think to
What is it? What's wrong? What's wrong? Didn't I close everything? What do I gotta do? Is it the lighter? Is it the lighter? You saw the slurry. You dropped my slurry. Let's trace our steps back here. Surely it's not like the clip, right? It's not like, oh, my clip is gone. Okay, the cupboard is closed. There's gloves there. Do I have to put the gloves back? He can't possibly see that. Okay. So I don't know what else we got. Like, close the cupboard, right? Close the suitcase. Whoa. Whoop. Can I close this door? I don't know, unless he like knows the saw is gone. Because I did leave that door open before. I'm gonna leave the lighter off too.
Well, wait a second.
Well, what is it?
Wrong here. Well, ever there is a place.
Okay. So it was the door. Like any oil. Probably, I'm sure I dropped plenty of I think now it's safe to leave the cage. Probably dropped plenty of slurry. Where am I? Nailed shut. Okay. There's a valve. Surely he won't notice the valve. Come on, door. And do nothing. You can be the pet, like Omni-Man did with his wife, Debbie. No, leave Debbie alone. Not Debbie.
Well, wait a second. Something's wrong here.
No, there isn't.
Well, ever there is a place.
Yep, that's right. Everything's fine. Okay. I don't know why I should, you know, leave any of this stuff closed, because it seems like if things go wrong, I don't think he's gonna like. Well, he might walk in and see this, but the cage probably not. Oh, a screwdriver. Okay. What do I do with the screwdriver? Can I do this? Can I mess with this thing? No? Okay. 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 God, creep. Okay, I don't think I want to touch the valve. Not yet, anyway. I need a key. Okay. A coal stain. I need to find a cloth or something to wipe it off. Okay. Those pointy shoes, man. Okay, is there a cloth down here? Any guesses on the safe? So you've been good and asked for water. Please, sir. Please, can I have some more water? Oh, there's a dry cloth. We'll moisten it. Do I really have to, like, all right, we'll need to moisten this first. Nine 710. Do. Okay. We're cooking now. In theory. 5302. Why did it change? That's weird, right? That's a different number, right? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. have to avoid the kitchen at all costs. Get down. Is she got a rope tied around her, or is she wearing a tie? Okay. The exit. Maybe I can use the chair and lock the door so I have time to escape.
You bitch.
Should have picked up the lockpick. Uh-oh. What? He's in the walls! Bad ending. Hey, we're knocking these endings out. really knocking it out of the park here. Oh wait, there's different skins. Sack mask, demon cap. Some nice kindergarten arts and crafts project there. Clown mask. This is a juggalo. Pig mask. I don't know. That's pretty tempting. I like the pig mask. Takes all kinds of curse to make farmer giants fritters. All right, it's fun. I got this. We got this. Piece by piece. We just got to find the lockpick to get out, and then we'll probably be fine, right? It's fine. Clip. Door. Leave that open. Close that. Where the gloves at? There the gloves at. Get the key. Cloth is not here yet. Cut the lock. Door. 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 Everything's fine. Everything's a-okay. Gonna be dying in the early morning hours. No, I think we're almost there. Unless there's more. I think we're almost there. I don't think this is nearly as elaborate and long as Stay Out of the House.
Well, wait a second. Something's wrong here.
No, there isn't.
Well, everything is in place.
So, like, are my kids dead? Is that what I'm getting here? I think it's possible. Close, Dad. I need to find a cloth or something. Okay. We can take care of this. And then we'll open the valve to get that. Unless this was 1380. You'd think he'd notice that. Maybe he won't. Okay. Now I need the screwdriver. Nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's dangerous to say too, idiot. Yeah. Well, you can't win them all. Here, piggy.
Well, wait a second. Something's wrong here.
No, there isn't.
Well, ever there is a place.
Yep. Don't worry about how your wall is mysteriously cleaned or the lock was cut with a saw. Those are fine. But if a door is ajar, do. It's funny how this changes. Like, just from you going downstairs, this changes. It doesn't mean anything, right? Because you don't need the code after that. But it's like, they couldn't even wait for you to die and have to reload to change the code. They change it, like, immediately. Did he just come down there and paint it? Jammed. Woo! That's very funny to me. I don't exactly know what I'm switching off there, but there's a lockpick. Jammed. Okay. It was right there all along.
You bitch.
Okay. Good ending. Ending 1 out of 6. All right, I guess that's that. Let's see. I froze to death. I didn't freeze to death. I froze to death when I was testing the game. So I got that. We got mutilated. We got electrocuted. I fell on acid. I got the bad end and the good. I think that's all 6. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That wasn't like puppet combo level. I've unlocked all achievements. I've 100%ed the Christmas Mutilator, which is probably the only game I've 100%ed in the past like 5 years. How much was this game? $3. It was on sale. I may have paid $6 for it though. I may have paid more, but even at $6. Yeah, for $6, I was not expecting like stay out of the house. I wasn't expecting like that full deal. No, this was pretty good. It was pretty good. It feels like a demo, but it seems like just like a very small development team. This seems like something you'd find on like a haunted demo disc release on itch.io. You could expand it, but I mean, like, I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was just like a much simpler version of like the Stay Out of the House or Murder House. The Christmas Massacre was just like all stealth stuff. I liked it. I liked the little puzzles. Sometimes just the first part where you had to find how to get in the stairs. Like it's not always clear where to click on stuff, and it doesn't seem to go consistently. So that was a bit frustrating. I guess we'll never know what happened to the kids unless he's chopping him up in there. Or so our husband just went crazy and we were out in like some other house somewhere in a murder basement and developers need the cash. Yeah. They're jerky now. They're somewhere. They're buried somewhere along the road in the snow. Wow, that's a weird, grim thought. No, I appreciate this. I appreciate like small, simple games. I don't know if this person has done more stuff. I know the developer. Let's go back to the chatting screen. I know the developer has other games, or the publisher has other games. I'm curious about the developer. More games. So there's a button in the menu for more games, and it opens up a browser window with more games. And I learned the hard way that even if you close that like browser tab, as long as your browser's still open, the game will not close until your browser closes. And it was driving me insane. Like, why does Steam stay still running? Let's take a look. Let's see. This game is also on consoles now too. Galactic Crows Inc. The Crows indie game developer based in Romania, creating deeply immersive psychological horror games. I appreciate this. You could get this game on Nintendo Switch. That's funny to me. How much is that on the Switch? $10 on Switch. I'm curious if it differs at all. I don't think it does because I'm looking at the screenshots. I will say, and I'm not judging him for this because releasing on like consoles probably has like a whole other deal to it. If I paid $10 on a console for that game, I might feel. I think the $6 mark is where it's at, but Steam takes 30%. I don't know what. Maybe the deal is worse on the developers. They probably had to pay somebody to port that stuff over. What else they got? NetBreak. Welcome to NetBreak, a horror puzzle experience when a mysterious USB drive arrives on your desk. Your curiosity drags you into a nightmare. Piece together clues, watch forbidden videos, and take down an underground snuff marketplace that allows you to see interactive torture and murder. What? Oh, that's like live video of people. 4 terrifying tapes. Browse the dark web. Interesting. Someone's going to play more FMB games. Her story when. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. I might play that the Shibuya Scramble game at some point in the future. Oh, I remember this. Sam Barlow. Have any of you played? I would not do this on stream. Because it's a game I think you just have to experience yourself. Yeah, I remember looking at her story after I played Immortality, which was developed also from the same developer. Immortality is this really cool game. Marissa Marseille was a film star. She made 3 movies, but none of the movies were ever released. Marissa Marseille disappeared. An interactive trilogy from Sam Barlow created her story. So you go through basically, and you just are given like footage for 3 different movies, and then you interact with like the footage, and it opens up like more footage. So you like play it, you can wind it back, you can click on different things in the footage, and it unlocks like more scenes, and your goal is to like recover these films. But then you start to see like weird stuff going on in some of the shots, and it leads to like a whole other can of worms. It's really good. $20. Well worth it. Well worth it. And it's all like, live acted with actors and so forth. Yeah, let me add this to my wish list here. I need to buy that. That's my wish list. I played it for a 3-month period where I had Game Pass. And that was one of the games I played on Game Pass. And I stopped paying for Game Pass. And then going back through and like buying the games that I had played. Yeah, I'm curious about like the other games these people have put out. They're all pretty inexpensive. They seem interesting. Like NetBreak seems interesting. Mostly positive reviews. Psychopathy assessment. Yeah, I'll check out some other stuff they did. I like smaller developers. There's something that looks like softcore porn. There is some adult content in it. Not quite to that extent, but it is for mature audiences. It's really interesting, like going through and getting these little snippets of like the movies and like piecing it together. And like the movies were like, they were pretty good. Like when you put them together and can go through and watch them, it's not like it's a whole movie, but like it's enough that you can get the plot of the movie and see a lot of what's going on. And I was like, yeah, these all look really interesting. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Immortality, highly recommend that. Let's see what else I got going on this week. No messages. Okay. We got Phasmo collab on Friday. Pretty excited about that. Always good to hang with the homies and play some Phasmo. And then Sunday is Sunday grind. Monday, we'll be playing Donkey Kong Country 3 with Anochi. We're gonna get that started. I don't know how long that will take. I think that's shorter than Donkey Kong Country 2. I don't know though. I don't know what gave me that idea, so I could be completely off base. And then I have to see after that. I would like to do before Christmas the annual holiday Die Harding. We're gonna play Die Hard trilogy again. I'm gonna try and get through the first game probably on Tuesday, the 23rd, and then I gotta see what's going on. That may be Tuesday, may be the Tractor streaming next week because there's Christmas on Thursday. Yeah, like Monday's good. Tuesday should be good. After that, though, I probably will be back on Sunday. I don't know. I may be from like next week, like Tuesday on, I may be gone until New Year's Day. And then we'll do usual like New Year's stuff. Play some random games and talk about the previous year and stuff for the new year. Maybe do some work stream stuff. Maybe do some Blender stuff then. But it's for the new year. So yeah, like I'll be out for a little bit after that. New Year's Eve stream. Probably not. I might. Did I stream on New Year's Eve last year? I don't normally go out or do anything on New Year's Eve. I can say that much. We used to have a bit of a tradition, but I don't know if we're going to do that anymore. But yeah, I will stream on New Year's Day. I don't know about New Year's Eve itself. I usually I get kind of bored waiting for New Year's and then just kind of go to sleep. No, I did play. What was I playing? I was playing something last year, rolling into it. It might have been Phasmophobia on New Year's Eve. We'll see. But I'll either be back New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. When either or. Let's do like a little bit of Phasmophobia here. There it is. It's like my Phasmophobia capture is always open. What are you talking about? I don't know why this keeps resetting. Went through all this trouble to get my fancy stuff. What the hell is this? Oh my god. I'm a toy soldier, am I? Ghosting time. Let's see, what's the challenge? I already did the challenge, which was not one of my favorites, I'll be honest. Deja vu. You just have like really crappy equipment and you can't run. It's like, oh that. Yeah, but I was curious when this was gonna start. So we've got, the Christmas stuff up. We got the tree and everything, which is nice. I'm only missing like 2 achievements. Technically, I think it's 4 achievements because there's 2 or 3. I think 3 different apocalypse achievements, and then getting killed by the Banshee. I haven't been killed by the Banshee's special ability. Events guide. Each day, several locations will be affected by the event. Locations, large locations, more event items are likely to appear. Identify ghosts, interact with event items, complete optional objectives, earn points. Earn points individually, unlike your personal rewards. Reaching point goals unlocks different rewards. Seasonal event trophy progress is saved and can be continued next year's event or towards upgrading your trophy to level 4 over time. Okay. That was an event. So this is the Winter's Jest event. We can get a Krampus ID card. I think I just got to go click on the tree. Winter's Jest is upon us, and the cold is creeping in. Open Krampus's Jack-in-the-Boxes and complete objectives earn points. Help with naughty or nice list by dropping the correct gifts into Krampus's sack. If you succeed, maybe you'll get a gift too. So I can get a foil ID card and a trophy upgrade. I don't know. I usually for these holiday events, I run out of time. Before I can get any trophy upgrades, because I'm just not grinding the game. So I've rarely gotten an upgrade. It said that's my money bags. I got from the diner. I mean, is this the Krampus card, the toy soldier? It must be. It must be. All right. Well, let's do one. Let's go to Edgefield. I'll do Willow Street. Willow Street's good. Let's do Willow Street. We'll do one hunt. Everything's got like a blue light. Let's start hunt. Motion sensor. Firelight. Okay, it's in the garage. Contribute to event points. Okay. Who are we dealing with today? Brian Carey. Okay. We're off. I like this holiday light filter. Here's Krampus's sack. Say Eric Phillips, Walter Martinez. Nice list. I guess we'll look for some presents inside. I don't remember doing this one before. Trying to get that key. Oh, it's cold in this house. Oh, we got the magic mirror. Hiding spot there. Here's the Krampus box. Okay. So the little guy there I can pick up. Are these? Is that something that goes in there? I don't really know. Candy can. I think there's things I can pick up. Ever put Krampus himself in the game? I don't think so. Oh, gingerbread cookie. Oh, it's very cold in here. I think the ghost is in here. Yep. Okay. Look for the bone. We already got the cursed object. You know, I don't know if those do something like the ghost gets you when you do all the Jack in the Box stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's the skull. Okay. Is there a Krampus box in here? Okay. It's probably in the basement. Well, let's go see what our sanity is. Oh, we can hide out here too. Excellent, excellent. Oh, there's another Krampus box. Okay. Oh, I see. 2-star cookies and a doll. 2 dolls, 2-star cookies, and a reindeer for the nice. Okay, we need 2-star cookies and a doll. Where do I see those stars? It's back in here. Gingerbread cookie. I don't know if it's the ginger. I swore there was like a star. Somewhere. Two of these. Not crazy, right? Is it the gingerbread cookies? I mean, it just said a star. I guess I'm assuming cookie. Maybe it's the tree? It's a reindeer. I mean, these got stars on them. Right? Is this coal? It is coal. Okay. I guess I messed up. What? Okay, so what is the star? What's the star and what's the reindeer then? I gotta get a big old box of coal. The ghost is totally in there, like, doing stuff. And I'm just like, hold up. I gotta do some shopping. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta grab more stuff anyway. Ghost stole the stars. Very well could have. I'll look it up later so I can know for Friday, like, what do they mean by stars? What do the symbols mean? I got the dolls right, at least. What's my sanity like? Sanity is A-okay. Some of this and some of this. And let's go to the camera so I can get rid of that. Orbs! We got the orbs. Good enough. Waiting to see if the ghost showed up. Not this room. This room. Oh, they changed this. Oh, I don't know about this. What is this? Oh, there's some new ghosts here. Oh. Interesting. Is it freezing? Oh, there's a star. It was in the toilet. Well, I found the stars. They're in the toilet. Okay, EMF 5. Let's not mimic. Okay. Ew. Let's look at these. Let's look at the new ghosts here. Diana is born from the soul of someone suffered immense cruelty in life. Now on death, she's hyper vigilant of anyone who dances too close. Diana gains strength to protect herself if people dance too close to her. What does that mean? Diana loses strength if people close to her stand still. I guess we're just if you're moving. Another form of demon, the gavel is a reminder that death comes for us all. Using protective equipment provokes the ghosts until it's no longer effective. Using protective equipment, it pushes the ghost to become enraged, weakening equipment effects. Being enraged exhausts the gavel, making protective equipment more effective. Interesting. And then this was the last one, right? Because the rest of those all look... Bombo is the ghost of someone never properly at rest, fickle and defensive, flickers between states of calm and aggression. While aggressive, the Bombo is quicker to start hunting. While calm, the Bombo is slower to start hunting and easier to track. Okay. Well, that doesn't... That helps me very little. Let's see if we can get some more on the camera here. We still got orbs. Let's see if I can capture it. I need to get a motion sensor in there. What do we got left? Dots, UV, spirit box. Okay. Come on, man. It just moved that door. It just moved that door and you didn't record that? Ridiculous. Just couldn't wait. I had time left. But now we know, like, you know, Christmas time is here again. Okay. Probably gonna be the spirit box, isn't it? Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you friendly? I'm guessing not, because you're not talking to me. You're just throwing junk. Okay. Get a picture of that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. What's up, Skyo? How you doing? What do we got? I don't really have like the one video evidence. Record something. Damn you. Look, it's moving the door. Well, I wanted to record the door moving. we can see the door move, and it's like, nah, man. Nah, we don't need that. A firelight. Okay, fair enough. Get some salt in there. It's camera shy. It should stop. Do. Yeah. Okay. It's cool. It's cool. Gotcha. That's all three. Just turn that off. I mean, I brought all kinds of electronics in here. I'd be amazed if it was a Raichu at this point. It didn't respond to the audio, so it seems like an Obake. And I just haven't caught it touching doors because it doesn't want to touch any of the doors when I'm here. You're too shy. No. Come on, blow it out. You know what? Fine. Is it salt you want? Because I'll get the salt. Believe me, I'll get the salt. And then we'll see. We'll see who's laughing then. What I gotta get it to chase me. I gotta get it to chase me. My sanity's not at all low though. This ghost ain't doing nothing. It's because I spent all that time looking for stars. Stars. Walk in the salt. I dare you. I dare you to walk in the salt. Oh, there's some UV. I get a picture of that. One more photo. Those goofy feet. Oh, Bake. You gonna burn this out? You gonna blow this out? Do it, coward. I heard you banging on something. What do I got? Three videos. He just doesn't want to blow the flame out again because he knows I'm recording. Okay. Should have counted, I think, but whatever. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right, you know what? I have time for your games. Man, he's really hanging out there. He's really hanging around for a while. He's still here? Okay, he's still here. Got him. Oh, I need one more video. Dang it. I think he goes to just shut in. Yeah. He just doesn't want to participate. I need one more video. Just like push a door or something. Do it. This is not like a great scenario to like try to loop the ghost with the camera. It requires too much coordination for me. I just want this last video evidence. What can I get him to do? I got the salt. I mean, if he closes a door. I need to get the ghost to hunt me. And the easiest way to do that is by breaking the mirror. And then using the incense to like chase him away, either run through him and get back in here, which could work, or I could just die. There we go. Okay. Jeez. He looked awful. That should have counted. That was very strategic of the ghost in the worst way. We got it. Open the presents. I wish I could open those presents. I screwed up like trying to fill stuff in here, so now I just have a bunch of coal. I had a big old chunk of coal here. We got him. Yeah, he's that was a very weird looking ghost. But I was trying, like, I'm dropping my sanity down with the mirror to get it to hunt, and it turns the breaker off. And then while I'm going to turn the breaker back on, I knew it was going to do this too. While I'm going to turn the breaker back on, that's when it starts hunting. Very sneaky, Brian. Let's see what kind of event points I get. It's probably not that much.
Welcome back.
The ghost escape. Yep, we got all that. 28 holiday team points. Ooh, Winter's Jest event is a ×2. I wonder if that means the if everybody else does the weekly, are they going to get 10 grand out of it? If they want to do it. It's kind of a dull one. Also, it's like really scary because you can't run.
Welcome back.
And there's no dots, which I found really weird. When I first started playing the game, dots existed, so it's weird like, oh yeah, there's no dots. I don't know why it says Krampus ID card and then like I just have this like toy soldier like. Oh, I gotta do something with this. This Winter's Jest. We could upgrade it if I do enough. All right. Oh, motion sensor. The motion sensor weekly task is like the easiest $500. You just put it in there and let it go. You just leave it. I just watch that number go boop, 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 boop. It's very fun. All right. Well, that'll do it for me for tonight. Yeah, Christmas Mutilator was fun. It was a very short game. You know, I'm laughing because like the other game was like the same way. Like I went on Steam and got these games based on like rando recommendations, and I was thinking like I really should just go to itch.io to get some like short Christmas theme horror games there. And both of these were like originally in itch.io. So I'm like, oh, okay. And they're exactly what I was like thinking like, oh, I should have done this. Because like that's what these were. They're all pretty short. Simple games, fun. That's all I'm asking for. All right, let me see who is live right now. It's been Jack. I think he's away from the screen right now. I haven't seen Jack in a little while. Let's check out what's been Jack. Playing some Genshin Impact. If you care. Yeah, the rest of them finish that up. Okay. Oh, I just saw somebody had scheduled Evolution. That's a blast from the past. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, hope you enjoy the Christmas Mutilator. It's a little bit of Phasmo. I'll be back on Friday for more Phasmo and then Sunday for more Sunday grind. And I hope you enjoyed. Hope you will drop back again for the next one. Until that time, have a great night, everybody. The movie? Oh, no. No, the game Evolution. It's a whole other thing. Not the movie. Well, the movie has great effects. That's Phil Tippett Studios at work there. They do great effects with CG from a practical effects standpoint. It's really good stuff. Anyway, I got to run. So thanks again, as always, for watching, and I hope to catch you back here again on the next one. Until then, so long, everybody. Bye-bye.
Oh,